One thing that never ceases to amaze me are how wonderful the vending machines are in Japan.
Good evening. How are we doing today? So far, so good as far as printing. It's printing how I want it, but it's not leveled. Look how sloppy the bottom side is. But it's working well enough. The quality is not bad. It just really looks like it's not leveled. That needs to be worked on. But today hasn't been a bad day. Um, been going around trying to see which PLA I'm gonna buy next. The printer's been working well enough. The problem is that it needs an automatic weighted level. I haven't gone ahead and I don't even know if I can install one on this machine, but I want to make an effort for it. And I need to put a hotter hot end. That way it prints the PETG that I want to try out. Hasn't been a bad day. I'm going to Disneyland's area, so it's too far for me to ride the bike. These two prints that I did today, one I broke it being silly, and then the other one just doesn't look quite right. So I'm gonna try to print out a few more of these tonight, and hopefully we have a better sample to work with tomorrow. Tomorrow for me is Wednesday, which I still have to go far away, so I won't be able to ride. But I will be able to on Thursday night or Thursday. I'll have an opportunity to go nearby, and that'll give me a chance to ride a good 30 kilometers and show you guys videos. So tonight is all about just prepping and making sure the machine's ready, and then tomorrow we print, and then Thursday we ride. So look forward to that. But everything else has been okay. Um, really enjoying doing this. I don't know why. I enjoy talking, even though there's no one at the other side. Even though you can't say anything back. I like to. I feel comfortable. I don't talk to many people, and I enjoy, at my work, what I do. Most of the people around me are tense because if I'm there, that means there's a problem. But in this case, I can just tell you how my day is, what things are coming up, my ideas, and go from there. And I enjoy that freedom. I started working on the fan where I want to put solar panels on it that collapses and opens, and it's meant for a bike. I'm even thinking about a skateboard. I've been seeing a lot into this boosted board. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's particularly useful in Tokyo. I need to find out what the laws are. I think that if it's over 500 horse or 500 watts, which isn't very much, it needs to be registered as a vehicle. It would need tags and the whole 9 yards, which is odd to put on a skateboard. So I need to look into that and find out what the legal limits are, and then go from there. But even if it's not 100% legal, I still want to try. It's better to say I'm sorry than ask for permission sometimes. So I still want to try that, and I'll look into that. I'll have to call City Hall or the Department of Vehicles, the Japanese version of it, and that's usually a challenge in itself because they don't speak much English. But I'm not sure if I want something I can carry with me on the subway because some of the places I go are too far to ride a bike to. But once I get there, it's like a kilometer away from the station, like half a mile away, and I would like to have something I could ride that I can carry with me on the train, a skateboard or a scooter, both of which I've never ridden before. I'm an old man. Things might break if I fall down, but that also makes it interesting to me. Skates, I used to ride, but I think skates aren't cool anymore. I think they've gone out of fashion. If they're still popular somewhere and they're still selling skates, I could look into that, but I don't think they are anymore. I think it died out. Whatever. I'll look into it and see what's available, and then yeah, I look forward to that. I think it'd be fun to travel around Tokyo and Japan by subway, and when you get there, ride around the skates, or have something with the capacity of riding. Like I've seen the boosted board can ride up to like something ridiculous, like 20 miles an hour, or 28 miles an hour, 23 miles per hour for about 10 miles, which is enough to get around almost anywhere in Tokyo. But that just sounds like too much fun for me. The traffic here isn't bad. There's a lot of room for you to ride your bike on, and the roads are really smooth. I come from California, so the roads here in Tokyo are glass compared to what we have back home. A little slick when it rains, but I want to try. If you have any recommendations, I know nothing of skateboards. I hear a longboard is the best way to go about this idea. A longboard, dual motors is what I was thinking. Maybe 6 cells, which is like 20 volts, give or take, 24 volts, is what I had in the back of my mind. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with off-road wheels or just regular street wheels. There's a lot I need to look into, and there's a lot of interest. I have a lot of interest in it. So if you have any comments, suggestions, ideas, I know it's rare for me to get a response, but I welcome any suggestions. And today's snack is the most reliable of reliables. I've been eating a lot of sweet snacks lately, and I want something salty today. So I got traditional old school Japanese rice crackers. Really, really good. Kind of hard, but they're not overly salty. They don't have a really strong taste, either salty or sweet. They're just like a nice, fun texture snack. They're old school. If you watch anime, you've definitely seen a rice cracker. They're again kind of Cheeto-ish, but without any cheese flavor. They're so good. They'd go good with tea. I'd actually be in the mood for tea with these. And as always, probably the reason why I can't sleep, coffee. Again, thank you for joining me if you're watching. If you have any comments, suggestions, or ideas as far as skateboards, or something you've tried, or something you'd like to see me try, at no risk to yourself, I welcome it. I'm still printing a ton. I don't stop printing. This thing runs even when I sleep. Right now I took a break just because I'm trying to adjust it so I can fix this part out. And once this is printing how I wanted it to, the parts are really good and strong. I mean, I might break it right now, but they seem stronger than they have been in a while. I'm sure I can break it down. Let's try. No, they just chipped away at the bottom part. Break, damn you. Alright, well, this guy's tough. Tougher than the other parts were. They're not fireproof, so they still might melt, but they're tougher. That's it for tonight. Thank you for coming, and I'll probably change these as well. My offsprings keep making new art for me, and they're happy I'm putting them in the background. Again, feel free to send any questions, comments, or any questions, comments, suggestions, and I see you tomorrow. Have a good night.